Hey, I'm Scotty Rock.
And I'm Nate Danger.
Danger, pal, what's going on today?
Man, today we're doing a long lost episode that should have been done ages ago. We're talking about Rockin' with Dokken, and we're gonna list our 10 favorite bangers from this amazing band. Rockin' Danger! Turn it louder! Bang your head! Feel the power! Click that play! Rock the thunder! The channel burns the others under! Rockin' Danger! Hairspray savior! Fighting truth! Talking flavors every night! It's getting crazier! Rock and Danger! So much braver!
Woo! All right, man. Danger.
Yes.
Like, I came up with my initial list of a bunch of songs I like from Doc, and just off the top of my head, I had about 20 songs that just sort of blew out of my mind. And I had to
Man.
narrow that down to 10. Impossible.
This was a very, very daunting task. Now, before we get into things, I want to know, I guess, first off, how did you get into Dokken? And were you a fan? Like, what was your first initial reaction to hearing them?
Man, okay, well, here's the thing. Like, for us back in the day, I signed up for Columbia House Records. I got all those free tapes, all on cassette. I got my Dokken discography, like, right off the hop, the first 3 albums. I don't think Back for the Attack was part of that, but I got the initial 3 albums, and they're kind of like earlier in the 80s, kind of becoming more established. So I think some of my older siblings, friends had some of their music and stuff. So,
Okay.
but as a kid starting out on guitar, everyone hears about George Lynch. What an amazing guitar player! It's him, Eddie, and Randy Rhoads is the big sort of California three. And so I was always intrigued. So when I got the albums and I checked them out, I mean, I love the guitar work. The songs are catchy. Some of the production was dated. Some of the songs are kind of lame too at the same time. Like, it's always been Dawkins divide. But overall, yeah, I was like, great records. I always thought like Don could like sing more like aggressive. It would have been cooler, but he's such a good singer at the same time. But I always found him like more of a singer versus like a frontman Sebastian Bach style, growling into the microphone. I think that would have been cool as part of like Dawkins' tool belt, but
Yeah, I find the whole history of Dokken is really, really interesting. Now, my first initial exposure to Dokken was through my buddy Colin Stan, who I actually just talked about in our last video.
Well, this is what happens when you park in front of somebody's house who's a huge mother.
It's a dilemma many homeowners have faced.
This made my whole day.
Being blocked in by a rogue driver.
Is nobody else excited for this?
A Greater Victoria man recently taking a hands-on approach to remove the problem.
My initial reaction was kind of like, who on earth would park right in front of somebody's driveway?
Oh yeah, it's go time.
With construction worker Adam Payton running commentary and recording from across the street.
Pure awesomeness.
The guys over here said, well, we've got a tow rope. So, and I said, well, yeah, for sure. F yeah, right? Like, I'm totally ready to tow this thing.
Colin Stan hooked tow ropes to the car parked across his driveway and moved it a few meters down the road in a screeching tow job.
I've been getting a lot of thumbs up, a lot of high fives.
Would you do it again?
Absolutely, in a heartbeat. When I was done, they said I parked it better than he did originally, so.
But yeah, Colin Stan, because when you're younger and you only have so much money, you can only buy so many cassettes and stuff. And I remember Colin got the 2 cassettes. He had like Badlands and he had Back for the Attack. And I gravitated towards Back for the Attack, so that's the album I ended up going to buy. And initially didn't really get into Badlands, right?
Yeah.
Because I was too busy rocking with Dokken.
Dokken, yeah.
Yeah. Back for the Attack was my first album from Dokken.
Oh,
and
really?
That album is like
So good.
solid gold, man. There is so
I
many
know.
great songs on that album. And even compiling this list, you talked about, it was hard. I started putting my list together and you got 20 songs that just immediately come out. And I felt the exact same way. I was telling my wife last night, I'm like, this is really, really hard because
Yeah,
we got all these great songs. You think about a band that only has four main albums, really, and then they got the live, and then I mean, you can include Dysfunctional and so on. But when you've got 4 records and 20 songs just fly out of your brain immediately, that's
right.
a pretty solid catalog.
Yeah, it's a solid track record, and they never really had like super over the top hit. Like they had like substantial mid-level hits, I guess. They sold 10 million records, which is nothing to, laugh about either,
No, nothing to
it's a
scoff about, but they definitely weren't in the A league.
no, they're always sort of headlining like smaller venues and stuff. But again, like how many tunes? Like if I went and saw them play and they played the 20 songs I picked out, I would be like best concert ever.
So, in your opinion, underrated band?
Definitely an underrated band. I
Completely
don't know what it
underrated.
is about Dokken. Is it like the timing thing? Like they always sort of were seeming to be playing catch up, and I would agree with you. Once they got to Back for the Attack, that's when it all came together. The songs, the production, the energy of the record itself, the vocal performance, which I was super impressed. Don's vocals on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just thought like it's too bad that they broke up, because if they had like one more album, that would have been their top 5 album, because they had the momentum going in, and even that live album that came after it had a minor hit on it as well. So
Yeah, and I mean that's what lots of people say. It's hard to say, okay, well, what was the actual thing that held Dokken back from that superstardom, right? Was
yeah,
it
yeah,
the missed opportunity next album? Was it the fact that they never had that big power ballad that seemed to be so formulaic in the 80s where everybody
right.
needed that, right? They never had that. They didn't have the really good looking front man. Like he's not a bad looking dude, but he wasn't your pretty boy. And so there's a lot of these factors that maybe held Dokken into a B-list band, but let's jump into this, buddy. I want to hear your list. We're gonna break down our top 10 Dokken songs.
Okay, man, let's do it. Let's start from the top here. For me, coming in at number 10 is off their first album, Breaking the Chains.
Claustrophobic, feeling scared. You need somebody.
Oh,
Man,
buddy.
and I fought hard on like that first album kind of scenario, but
Okay.
the production's a little bit weak. Half the songs are, okay-ish. They had that one song, I Can't See You. It sounded like a Sammy Hagar riff. Yeah, I just felt like Breaking the Chains is like a good example of what the Dokken sound is. As a debut single, I thought it was pretty solid.
Nice.
So yeah, man, that's why it's coming in
what?
at 10. Like, it's a catchy tune, but it's I had to cut 10 others to get to that one. So
It's interesting because I kind of played with this too when I was going back and forth, and I'm not a huge fan of the debut. Like I said, I got Back for the Attack, then I went back and collectively got all of their back catalog. By the time I got to the debut, that was the last one that I bought in the 4, and it's not as strong, right? Obviously, it's the
yeah,
debut. I find interesting story about the debut and the recording and everything, and everything seemed to start off with turmoil right off the hop with George and Don.
oh yeah, there's always some
Right?
drama. Hey, yeah,
Yeah, so how's the story go? Didn't they fly him? They flew them out to record, and then I think the band came back and Don had to finish his vocals, and then when he came back, the album was actually called Don Dokken, I think.
yeah. That's right. Yeah, so he was always mad, like,
Yeah, they
'cause
didn't
he
even
joined a
know.
band with a name already, and that was sort of a big myth. Even Dokken, they shorted it to Dokken, and George was always like, it could have been a cooler band name.
Well, yeah. So right off the hop, there was always that friction between them. And, we talk about things that maybe held them back. Jason Reed, our buddy, he said, maybe that was part of the problem. The
Yeah.
record labels always felt this tension in the group, and maybe you don't want to invest all your money and efforts into something that could implode at any minute, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, interesting.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Hey.
Good pick,
Oh,
buddy. Breaking the Chains is their number 1 played song on Apple Music, just as a fun
is it really?
fact. Yes. And another fun fact, I didn't put it on my list.
Oh, just cut it off.
Yep. Nothing from
hey,
the
man,
debut made my list.
you
There's
just got to
foreshadowing.
pause the video here for a second. I just got to go deal with something real quick. Sorry, man. Sorry, bud. Just juggling life here. Okay. Okay, man. Well, breaking the chains. Okay, Dawkins' first album. Yeah, man. Let's do this. Yeah.
Good song, buddy. Okay, coming in at my number 10. My number 10 is going to come off Beast from the East, and it's going to be Walk Away. Because I think that if Dokken would have had Walk Away on Back for the Attack, there's a chance that they might have broke into that superstardom. Maybe.
Oh, yeah. You think so? You think that was like the linchpin single?
I think it's a great ballad. They never had one. It was something that was lacking off of that album. And there's so many people that say, I'd like to know what would have happened. Now, Walk Away is an interesting song. So obviously it's the last song on the album. They call it live, but is it really live or is it Kiss Alive live?
I was wondering the same thing because I was listening to it too. I'm like, I don't know, man. This just sounds like a really great studio recording, you know?
Yeah, that they tried to make sound live. I don't think it's actually live, but I think if they would have had that possibly on the album, maybe it would have went somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, man. No question. It's just... Oh, yeah, go ahead.
It's a shame that it came out on the live album because there's only so many people who like live albums.
Oh, yeah,
and then,
for sure.
So there's a whole ton of fans that probably didn't hear it. If you're not like the casual fans who maybe didn't buy the live album, right?
Right.
And at that point in time, by then, it's already too late. We're talking later. The music dynamic is shifting. MTV's not pushing our heroes like they once were. So,
yeah.
But it's a fantastic song. So that's my number 10, buddy.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. Well, I guess back to me. Hey, I'm number 9. Talking.
You bet. Number 9.
I gotta keep track of my list here. Okay, so this one for me came off Back for the Attack. It is a song, Standing in the Shadows.
Standing in the shadows, watching the world go by.
I know, right? This is one of my favorite tunes, man. It just, this whole album, I have a lot of tracks from this album on my list. It's just like where Dokken for me comes together. Everything was a better song, the better production, the riffs were cooler. It was just such a good performance vocally, you know. Standing in the Shadows, I love. I thought that was super catchy. I don't think it was a single, was it? No. It's weird because I look at this album and like one of the singles from this album is not even on my list. I had to go back and check it out. I was like, oh, okay, there's better songs. Like, you're right. I think maybe they could have had a better single even off the album, or even if Walk Away was on that one. So that's my number 9, Standing in the Shadows. It's just like a solid Dokken tune. You know?
It's a great song. Yeah. You know what I really like is I like it's got a little bit of that atmosphere to it, right?
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
And it starts with that picking guitar, kind of like it's almost like I always revert to things and describe them as AC/DC type riffs, but they're not really AC/DC. Maybe it's a Dokken style riff, but you know what I'm saying, right?
100%, man. I had the same thought with myself. Like, that's how AC/DC does that, how they pluck the strings there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well,
cool.
Funny.
Good song.
Hey, man.
Good choice.
What's your number 9?
Well, my number 9's coming in off the same album, buddy. And this is going to go to the second last track on the album. It's going to Sleepless Nights.
I stay up all night until the morning. Stay in bed.
And,
really? Sleepless Nights.
Oh, man. I love this song. And it's always been one of my favorites. The guitar, and we talk about, you said the production on this album is fantastic, and it is. But if you listen to Sleepless Nights, his guitar tone that he has specifically for that one song just sounds so aggressive. You know, even in the verse when he's singing, I love the sound of his guitar. It's just, man, Sleepless Nights, that riff. It's just so awesome.
I really feel like George Lynch is best when it's like everything's sort of on the downstroke, everything's a little more simplified, but he just becomes more aggressive, you know, and the riffs just sort of like it's nothing like over fast or anything, you know what I mean? He's always the right speed for the riff. Oh,
just
such
fantastic
a meaty player.
riffs though.
I know.
Like, let alone he's a phenomenal soloist. Sure. Great. Take his solos aside, they're still an amazing band. Like the riffs are so good. And I was thinking
So
as I
good.
was going through my list, I'm like, man, without George Lynch, like he is a star of this band, like as much
For
as
sure.
Don is. For
Yeah, yeah.
sure.
Well, you know what I like about George is as a guitar player, he just sort of seems off the cuff. Like he's not like Steve Vai where he's following some sort of scale or whatever. He's just kind of like whatever sounds good. His fingers are all over the board. He's always just reaching for those extra notes, man.
Yeah.
Comes
well,
up with magic all the time.
for sure. We did
Yeah, man.
our top 5 guitar player episode like a year and a half
Oh yeah,
ago.
that's right. Yeah.
And
is
George
right in
Lynch
there.
made both of our lists. So obviously, we were long overdue for getting to talk about Dokken.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's do this.
Number 8, buddy.
Okay, man. Number 8's it was a big hit back in the day for Dokken, and it was a weird one because it was a movie crossover. So you know I'm talking about Dream Warriors from Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3.
When I close my eyes, I realize you cannot.
Oh man. And I think the soundtrack version had like a different mix or whatever than what was on the album, obviously. But I remember when Dream Warriors came out, Nightmare on Elm Street was kind of a big thing at the time, you know, movie-wise. Bit of a cultural pop crossover. And I thought it was like a good move for Dokken, man. They're going to get like way more exposure than they probably would have otherwise. The song was kind of a moody, you know, starts out as the moody sort of theme for the Nightmare on Elm Street, but it's actually a pretty rocking tune, man, by the time you get to the end of the song, man. And tons of good moments in the song. Dream Warriors, man. I love it.
Nice.
Yeah,
man, I was a huge fan of Freddie. I
Oh,
was a
man.
huge fan of Freddie.
It's back in the saddle again.
Who wasn't? Hey, back in
Oh.
the day, that was something different. But
Those Nightmare on Elm Streets, especially the first 3 really were just
yeah,
fantastic.
I know, right?
Oh.
Then I had the TV show that went along with it.
Oh
but,
yeah, Freddy's Nightmares. Remember every
yeah.
Friday night?
Friday night,
Oh. That was
yeah, it
awesome.
was some good stuff. But anyways, I thought this was going to be Dokken's like sort of big breakthrough. It's,
Yeah.
you know, piggybacking this movie. So
Were you ever Freddy for Halloween?
no, I wasn't. But
I was.
Oh, were
Man,
you really?
You could buy that. You got a glove,
glove.
and then you got all the fake skin, and you try to make your face look like Freddy.
Oh, it's good, man. It's good
That's
times.
awesome.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
what's your-
Well, my
what's your
number
eight?
8. My number 8 is coming off of Under Lock and Key.
Ooh.
And you know what I find interesting is how many people didn't realize that the key in the cover is actually the word Dokken, right?
What?
So, yeah, you know the album cover, they got that going up in the middle of them is the Dokken logo.
No way.
Yeah.
What? How did that
Go
bypass
look.
you?
Go look. It's the Dokken logo.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
That's
I just
awesome.
educated you today.
Wow. I thought I was a music fan, man, and I knew a lot of stuff, but that is brand new.
There you
Awesome.
go. Now you know. Yeah, super cool album. And except for the outfits, man. Those outfits are brutal. Maybe that's what held them back. They had the shoulder pads. It looks like they look like ladies going to like an upper class office party or something.
Oh yeah, or a
in the
Sears catalog
late
shoot.
80s. Yeah, Sears catalog.
Slightly
Okay.
glammed out. Yeah.
My number 8 is gonna go to the Hunter.
Ooh, that's a good
I'm a
one.
hunter. Yes.
Yeah.
So-
Okay.
I talk about mood and atmosphere, and Dokken does a great job of it.
Yeah.
Especially at the beginning of this song. It's got
I
that,
know, hey.
you know, that dark kind of atmosphere feeling, and I just think it's a great song. So that's gonna be my number 8.
Wow. Man, good for you. Okay.
Great song, great album.
Great song. Yeah, great album, great
Actually,
song.
I think it was J629, might have been J629 who said that Under Lock and Key's his favorite Dokken album. Shot me a
really?
message the other day. So, Jay, if you're watching this, Thanks, buddy. Thanks for rocking and thanks for everything that you do. Because here's a guy who supports our channel. He supports all the other guys. He's always putting stuff on X. And I think every single channel talks about J629. So thanks for being awesome, buddy.
Right on, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we at here? Number 7?
Number 7, buddy.
Oh, man. Okay, so this one for me comes off their Tooth and Nail album. And I'm going to go with Just Got Lucky. Just got lucky.
Just got
man.
lucky. This is a big song.
This is a big song for him. I think it was a fairly decent sized hit. I remember the video was kind of, cheesy in its Dokken-ish way. But also, like, you take it off the video aspect and you just listen to the song. Like, it's a great driving riff, man. And again, another amazing solo from George Lynch. And I just love how he takes like some crazy guitar solos and sticks them into like a 3.5 minute Dokken kind of vibe. He's able to do that without overplaying. Sounds amazing. So, and this is just a great example. But I think overall, this is just kind of like just the shout out chorus. This is as shout out as Dokken gets sometimes. And I love the just got lucky kind of vibe.
Well, this is a staple on Hair Nation, man. This is a huge.
Oh yeah, for sure it is.
A great album, Tooth and Nail, eh?
Yeah.
Made me think. One of the songs that I cut off of Tooth and Nail is Tooth and Nail, and that's a banger. That's a banger.
That's insane. It goes on my list too, man. And that guitar solo is insane.
Yeah.
Like seriously.
Good pick, buddy. Just got lucky. Speaking of Dokken videos, didn't they have the worst videos? Like, what were they thinking? Who was their creative director? Because their videos are like, I think of bad videos, right? We should do an episode about bad videos. Lee Aaron, Metal Queen, bad video. And I feel like all the Dokken videos, they tried to tell this storyline that just it wasn't good.
They weren't actors, you know what I mean?
No,
just put them in a live performance and just cross your fingers.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, my number 7. Number 7's coming off Back for the Attack. Number 7 is a song that my buddy Colin Stan, it's probably his number 1, but I heard it so much, so maybe it's got a little bit of a nostalgia for me because every time he got in the car, he was playing it. It was like the whole time period of my life was like the Illusions and Back for the Attack were like always being played kind of simultaneously. But it's Cry of the Gypsy.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
Must be
That's
the
a deep
gypsy in me.
Wow, deep cuts.
Deep cuts. Great song, great riff. And
yeah.
If you listen to the solo in this song, I think this is one of his best solos. It doesn't have to be the fastest or the most technical, but it fits the song so great, and it has so many different components to it. I absolutely love it. So Cry of the Gypsy, that's going to be my number 7.
Ooh,
maybe I like
nice
something about gypsies too. I always like, Faster Pussycat. They're like gypsies.
Oh, yeah. The headband look, hey?
Gypsy rock.
Yeah. That's what, gotta love gypsies.
Yeah, that's what Ricky Rathman's called Faster Pussycat's look. Gypsy rock.
Gypsy rock, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good description for them. That's awesome.
For sure, man. Rock and roll pirates.
Yeah, rock and roll pirates. All right, buddy.
What are we at? Number 6?
Number 6.
Okay,
Number
man.
of the beast.
Okay, so this one's under Lock and Key, and I cut a couple tunes from this album that were on my list initially, but this one stuck around. Unchain the Night.
Oh, never unchain the night.
Yeah, again, it's like the chorus is like sort of the t-shirt slogan, Unchain the Night, I love it. Again, amazing guitar work. For me, this is like one of the catchier tunes on the album. I really enjoyed it. So Unchain the Night. Yeah.
That's a great song.
I know,
hey? That song.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So good. Nice pick. Okay, buddy.
Okay, where
number
you at?
6. Number 6. My number 6 is gonna go to In My Dreams It's Still the Same.
Your love is strong, it still remains.
What?
Yes.
I cut that from my list.
Really? You
Yeah,
know
for
what?
Unchain the Night. Yeah, I did. It was
I
between those two.
In My Dreams was one of those ones that I was on the fence with.
Yeah.
And it was off my list, then it was on my list, then it was off, and then it jumped to number 6. And it was just like, I can't, because the guitar riff that right after the chorus for me, I have a love-hate with this song because the chorus I feel lacks a little bit,
Oh yeah.
where the verse is almost more aggressive than the chorus because they're all kind of singing it in that falsetto type of style.
Yeah. That's cool,
But
man.
I couldn't deny it when I kept listening to it. I was just like, I gotta put this on the list. Yeah,
Oh, for
In
sure.
My Dreams, buddy.
That was one of my first guitar riffs I learned. It was like,
Look at I'm holding my list up. Lucky I didn't put it the other way.
You know what's under I'm just on Wikipedia right now. It says under Lock and Key, the single was The Hunter and In My Dreams, but it wasn't Unchained the Night. I'm surprised they wouldn't have put that one out as a single.
Yeah,
even,
no,
or
Unchained the
considered
Night was
it.
never a single.
Weird. Okay, well, I didn't know that.
But they do play it on Hair Nation.
Yeah, man, may as well have been a single. Okay, so what are your top 5 already?
Top 5, man.
Holy smokes! Hang on a second. Let me check my list. 1, 2, 3.
Skill testing question while you check the list. What's the drummer's name?
Oh, Mick Brown.
Oh, wow. I feel like Dokken was one of those bands where everybody knew Don and George, but
Yeah.
only a few people knew Jeff, and then not many people knew Mick.
Okay, I got 11 songs on my list. So
No way.
No, I got to cut one real quick. So I know what I'm gonna
You're
do.
cutting one of the top 5? Oh my God.
I know. Okay, well, I'm gonna go with a deep cut for my top 5 cut. I think this song absolutely rocks hard, and I'm surprised if Dokken put out more songs like this one, I would have been even more of a fan because I think they nailed it on the head with the energy and the riff. Sounds very like Dio-ish. You know what I mean?
Dio.
I know, right? So it's Till the Living End. It's the last track on Under Lock and Key. And for me, that's a bit of a deep
way.
cut. I know, hey, like just
You're talking
just
deep cuts here. I like that.
I know. This was a good tune, man, and like I said, it kind of gives me Dio vibes, but it just sort of has this amazing riff and Don's vocals on the chorus. Like when he does the scream bit, man, like he really wails. I was impressed. I would have liked to see more of that style of song. So that's why it's coming in at my number 5 there, bud.
Nice pick.
Man. Yeah,
Man, I love when Don does his like Nick Walsh scream. His like
Oh
really
yeah, right.
high.
I know what you're talking about. I was thinking the same this morning.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe that. Good pick. Number 5.
Sure.
Well, my number 5 is trying to think. Is this what album is this on? No, this is on is this on Tooth and Nail? What album? I'm going with number 5. Is going to be one of the hottest songs on the album. It's going to be Into the Fire. Into the fire.
Yeah, man.
Into the fire, I'm falling.
Yeah, that's on Tooth and Nail.
Yeah, it's on Tooth and Nail. I was getting
Yeah.
confused there. I was like, is this under Lock and Key or is it Tooth and Nail? Tooth and Nail.
Oh yeah.
Into
Yeah,
the fire. I'm
Holy smokes.
falling.
How's that
Oh,
one not on my list? You know?
that's not?
No,
Oh, man. It's
that
so
is a good
good.
tune. Yeah.
It's so good. I love that song. Every time it comes on, I gotta crank it. Crank it up to 10. Let's go.
I know that's a good one, man. And wow, okay. I don't know why I cut that one. Like in hindsight, I should have left it on my list, but then I would have been the top 20 Dokken songs conversation. So
Well, absolutely. And one of the things I thought when we originally started talking about Dokken, we said it's been so long. We haven't done this. We got to get in and do a Dokken countdown. And I thought, knowing you and knowing me, I took that and you can see, knowing you know.
Knowing me.
But I was like, hey, chances are we're going to pick different songs, right? Because we're kind of a yin and a yang that way. So I'm glad that
sure.
we're not picking all the same songs. So
That's interesting, hey? Because as we're going through our list, I love the fact that we're sort of on different sides of the fence here with Dokken.
100%.
Yeah,
All right,
man.
buddy, you're number 4. Let's get into it.
Oh, okay. My number 4. This is a tough one, but I'm gonna go with "Lost Behind the Wall" from Back for the Attack.
When the sun fades to black and the night is gone.
Album.
Wow.
Lost Behind the Wall. I love how like moody that track is for me, and just sort of like the chorus. I don't know, it just kind of gives off a bit more of a vibe. It's a great song, obviously, but sort of sets a different mood for me. I really enjoy that tune, man.
Very
Again, another
cool.
classic from that album.
Didn't make my list.
Whoa. Awesome.
Yeah. Well, that's a great. Actually, I wouldn't even put that in the top half of that album.
Oh, really?
But you know what? That's the beauty of doing these lists. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, buddy.
What do you
My
got?
number 4. My number 4. You did include it on your list, and it's coming in a little higher on mine. It's coming in. It's going to be "Unchain the Night." That's my number
Ooh.
4.
Yeah, man.
So exactly. I mean, I love the way the song starts. I think the chorus is super catchy. We can't say enough good things about George's riffs and his solos and everything else. So "Unchain the Night," that's my number 4.
Ooh, man. Top 3, hey?
Bronze medal. Bronze medal. We're on the podium. Who's coming in on the podium?
That's right. If you're not first, you're last. So I always tell my kids if
Second place is the first loser.
Yeah, second place is first place for losers. Keep that in mind when you get that ribbon, kid.
Yeah. That's how you really build their confidence in life.
That and just like lower your expectations. Then you're never disappointed. Life's good. Okay,
Right.
so top 3. I'm gonna go with something from. Man, I flip-flopped on this because I wanted to include "Walk Away" as a top one because I think that's a solid ballad from a solid album. But I'm gonna go top 3. It's gonna be "The Hunter" from Under Lock and Key.
Oh, yes.
Love this tune. I feel like this is one of their better tunes. Obviously, for me, it's in the top 3. Just something about the riff,
Yep.
the way it starts, so moody. Again, George Lynch does like some amazing guitar playing in front of like a classic sort of Dokken delivery of the chorus. So
Agree.
yeah,
Man. High fives, virtual high fives. Can we do it? No, we'll do it to the side. To the side.
Oh, you do this side?
You got no, yeah.
Oh, you're on this side.
Yeah.
That was weird.
We'll have to perfect that for future episodes.
Yeah, right.
All right. So both made both our lists. I love it. My number 3 came in on your list as well, buddy.
Oh, okay.
A little higher. It's coming. It's going to be "Standing in the Shadows."
Ooh,
Oh.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I was standing in the shadows. There's something about, we talk about that AC/DC style riff, but then just the production when that guitar riff comes in, it comes in with that swell, that
Oh, yeah.
and then
That's
the
cool.
drums and just it's got that epic feeling to it, and I just love it. And then I talk about the Nick Walsh scream at the end, "Standing in your shadow," like he's just like, oh. Don is like going intense at the end, and it ends on such a high note. I just love that. So that's my
That is
number
awesome.
3. Made
It
the
really makes
podium.
me. I still don't know why that wasn't a single. You know?
Yeah, I don't
that
know.
album.
I don't know if it would have been a good single, but great
Oh,
song.
really?
Great song.
Okay. Okay. Top 2, bud. Here we go. Again, on Back for the Attack. One of my favorite songs, and I love that first couple notes of this song. But it's "Heaven Sent." Hey.
Oh, Heaven Sent.
Heaven Sent. Yeah, man. And I love how the verses kind of cut out and it drops out a little bit. It gets a little more low key.
Yeah.
The song is so dynamic, hey, as a single. I felt like it had a little more depth to it. It still had the big hook. But I love how moody it was. I don't know why.
I love that your
So,
number 2 was
again,
my
another
number
a great
20.
track from a great album. Was it number 20? Heaven Sent for You?
It made my
That's
top
funny.
20, but it didn't make my top 10. Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy, man. That's so funny. Okay.
But
So that's my
you know
number
what?
2, man.
The music, and we always talk about it on other episodes, music is it's to each their own, and everybody's
Yeah.
got their own perspective on what resonates with them. So how cool is that to know your number 2? And it's like, it didn't even make my list. So awesome.
Oh man, that's what I love hanging out with you about.
Yeah.
Hey,
We're
we're on
gonna-
the
we'll
same
get
page,
everyone-
but we're just on different words.
Everyone's gonna be commenting. We want to know whose list you like better. Whose do you prefer? Is it rock or is it danger?
Yeah, right. Okay, bud, what's your number 2?
My number 2 undeniably had to make this list. I don't even think it's been said yet, which is crazy.
Wow.
It's Not Love.
Misunderstanding. Only a mistake. There's no
Oh, are you
It's Not
serious?
Love. This is like an
What?
unbelievable song. I absolutely love it. It's on under lock and key.
Yeah.
I think it's the best song on that album. It's so phenomenal.
Oh, that is a good tune, man. I cut that for sure, but
Ah,
it was on my list initially. Yeah.
such a good song. Yeah, it's coming
Wow.
in at my number 2.
Man, look at us. Okay, mixtape.
Mixtape. Well, number 1. This is the gold medal. Your ultimate favorite Dokken song. And I have a feeling, because I haven't heard it, that we may have both agreed on number 1. And
You
if
think
we
so?
didn't, there's going to be some hell to pay.
I don't think we did, man. I
What?
don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? Scotty, what's your number 1?
My number 1 is Burning Like a Flame.
Never thought our love would last for so long.
From Back for the Attack. That's my number 1. I love that tune, man. I love
I
that
can't
tune.
even
I love
believe
how
it.
it starts.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I'm just
What-
going to leave now.
What's your number 1?
Hairband Brian is going to be so disappointed in you.
IKEA sponsored triple douche award goes to
Oh no.
Okay. Burning Like a Flame. Yeah, what do you like about it?
For me, it's like their most like pop glam rock kind of vibe on the song. The chorus I think is big, it's catchy, they got lots of background vocals. I love how that riff comes in at the start and you just start singing right off the hop. Yeah, it just sounds like an appealing song. I think it's well written, awesomely produced. One of the better songs on Back for the Attack for me.
Okay.
And obviously across like the Dokken discography. And this was tough to pick a number 1 because depending on the day, man, time and day, it could have been any song on this list. And even some of the ones that I cut, I was like flip-flopping. So yeah, man. So Danger, don't leave
Didn't
me in
make my
suspense
list.
here. Didn't make your list.
My number 1, buddy. Number 1, undeniably for me. The first time I heard this song, I couldn't believe it. The guitars are so aggressive. There's like 3 riffs before the vocals start singing. My band covered this song, and it's going to be the one and only Kiss of Death.
Oh my god.
Man,
That
this
was-
is...
That
this
was
is
my
I can't
go
believe
ahead.
it didn't make your list. This
Yeah.
is Hairband Brian's favorite Dokken tune. This song is undeniable. Any song that comes out and you got 3 specific, and every single one of those riffs is
Riffs, yeah.
killer before the vocals even start. It's like, who even writes a song like this? And
I know, right?
when I was in Caught in a Dream, so Alice Cooper tribute band, my band, because people can only take so much Alice Cooper, we did 2 sets of Alice Cooper, but we'd open for ourselves doing a set of covers. And Kiss of Death was one of the songs that we played in our first set. Such a fun song, and I just, it had to be my number 1. That's the epitome.
So
If someone
good.
says, "What do you want to listen to?" Go listen to a Dokken song. That's what I'm going to recommend.
Jeez, you know what, Danger? I had that as my number 1, and then I ended up taking it off and taking completely off my list.
It was on your
Yeah.
number 1, and then you booted it from the top
I
10.
booted it. Yeah, I did, man. Honestly, I was like, I flip flopped. I love that song too, so I'm not surprised that we almost picked the same tune there. For the same reasons.
Isn't it
But I,
crazy?
yeah, I
So
had to make some cuts. That's funny though.
because we talk about this and you got your list and you got all these songs and you're like trying to wean them out and there was a lot of emotion here when I was doing this flip-flopping for me as
Yeah.
well. I can understand how you'd be like, hey, there's something. No, maybe not my number one and then punt it, but didn't
Yeah,
even
that
make
was
the cut.
that was sitting up there for number one for the longest time. It's funny.
Awesome.
Cool,
Well,
man. Yeah.
there's absolutely no denying that Dokken is underrated. And I
100%.
love that we got to be rocking with Dokken today in this discussion. So if you check the video out so far, give us a like, give us a subscribe. We appreciate you and appreciate your comments and thoughts. So do us a favor. Tell us what your favorite Dokken tracks are. Did you agree with Scotty Rock? Are you leaning more towards the danger side of things? Where are you at?
Do you
And
live
as
dangerously?
always, thank you so much for your support. We appreciate you tuning in. That is exactly why we continue to do this. And we can't wait to bring you more comment. Until the next episode, Rockin' Danger out!
Rockin' danger, turn it louder, bang your head.
I was searching around online. You can get puppets made, hey? So we should get like Rockin' Danger puppets.
And just do the intro with the puppets.
Yeah.
Are they like Muppets? Do they look like
Well,
Muppets?
yeah. It's like the ventriloquist kind of larger puppet sort of skill. You make the
Man.
mouth talk and shit like that.
Did you
How
see
fun
that?
would that be?
There was a Kiss thing that came by on my feed. It was like Kiss, but they're all as Muppets.
Oh,
And it was really funny, actually.
that's their big comeback. Hey, instead of a big hologram video game experience, it's just them as Muppets.
Just them as Muppets? Oh, that'd be so deadly. I'd go see that.